Hey guys, welcome back to Zongwang's channel. Today we're going to be reviewing the Gundam Geminus 01. I'm very excited to build this Gunpla because I built the old version when I started this hobby back when I was like grade 5. So a lot of years later, the revived version is here, so I'm full of expectation towards it. Surprisingly, this time it's not a plain color box, but it looks like a regular release box. I hope Premium Bandai could always color their box art so I can see what it looks like and what kind of action it is doing. Pose and colors matters. Since this is designed as a regular release box, so we got the information at the side. Let's read it. I noticed that this time the instruction manual is exactly what I'm looking for, a proper instruction manual, weapon explanation and some story background. Because these kinds of manual is what I'm looking for in Premium Bandai section. As I said, just because it's a limited edition doesn't mean being lazy and not staying up the quality. As for the runners, very few of them, so this model kit will take you like 2 hours if you don't do any after work and just panelize and assemble it together. I got the expansion pack and that review will be coming at tomorrow night, so make sure you watch that review too when it's up. We got 2 types of stickers in this kit, one is coloring and one is marking. I am very interested to see what it looks like after I finish the new version. Hey guys, welcome back to the Gundam Geminus 01 review, so this is the finishing of it. I am honestly disappointed about this rework because I built and played with the old version from the 90s, when I was in primary school and just entered into the Gunpla world. I remember clearly about how it performed and how it looked like, but unfortunately I'm unable to show you the old version today since back in primary school. I always play it around very rudely and the whole thing already broken down a long time ago. But my memory was still fresh and clear. I could compare the rework with the old version immediately. First of all, the huge difference that you will spot easily are the scales and colors. They improved the nut marks and plastic as well. However, the structure and articulation are honestly so bad that I really think it's degrade. This model is produced in 2020 and yet I'm seeing obvious problems from like 2007. It breaks my heart to spit Phantom on my childhood model, one of my earliest models that I always play with. You can't understand my sadness because this rework is basically a glass statue. Alright, grab your snacks and sit tight because you're gonna hear a lot of trash talk in this review. Let's start it now. For the stickers part, not bad at all. The sensors and eyes on the head, the gray parts on the shoulders, the side of the shoulders, the upper center of the chest, and small white part on the back of the legs. Is it killing the finish? No, so it's acceptable. Alright, let's start with the head. The head and backpack are probably the 2 parts that I don't need to rent or bad-mouthing it. The rest of the body is a true nightmare. The head articulation, up and down, side to side. One thing I want to talk about, the antenna itself, very easy to fall out and strongly suggest some gluing. The chest part is fine for appearance only. The colors definitely looks better, but to myself, the overall scale seems a bit unhealthy. It looks like the Gundam didn't eat the meals. You can move front and back, that's nothing new. However, you can turn side to side, but who designed this ball joint? I remember I talked trash when I was doing the Gundam ground type video because the chest was a ball joint like this. It never works. Why you design something that is a nightmare? Who provided this idea? Did you ever play with your Gunpla? Wow, I need to tell you this, the arms are the center of the problem. I need to repeat myself again. Who designed the structure of this Gunpla? I'm not kidding, you need to be fired. First, the whole arm can turn 360. Yeah, you know. I'm fine with a ball joint as long as it's not poorly designed like this. If you insist to use a ball joint, can you at least do it properly? The ball joint didn't even fit into the polycap. This polycap is for the arms to move forward, but because this ball joint is poorly designed, this function is useless. Since the whole arm came off, I will show you the articulation here. The whole arm can't even lift for 90 degrees, that's a failure. Bending 90 degrees is a C-shaped joint in the arms, so please do not try to force extra articulations. You will break it easily. My right arm already have stretch marks on it. The whole arm can rotate, The hands are just simply ball joints. Nothing special. I want to make a quick lesson here. The old Geminus arms design were perfect. Why did you remove them, Bandai? Okay, maybe the articulation were bad, but I'd rather to have something stable other than this fragile structure. Look, the old design used the pick joint. Why don't you just brought this back and add some modern technologies in it? That just show me that Bandai don't even want to try. Waist part. Not bad at all, but not the best. First, individual movements on the front skirt, that's nice. Side skirt, you can lift a little bit. Back skirt, ball joint, and you can move a lot. I don't hate ball joints, but who puts a ball joint on the back skirt? No matter mecha settings or models, who will use a ball joint on the back? This is not even a design error, it's logic error. The legs are not as terrible as the arms in my opinion, at least it won't fall out every 5 seconds. So, kicking to the front, slightly over 90. Kicking to the back, meh, you guess it yourself. Kicking to the side, bumping into the side skirt, so maybe 60 degrees. Both legs got a joint to swing front and back to adjust the position. Bending close to perfect U shape. That's excellent. For the feet, moving front and back, side to side. The tip of the feet has some movements. One special thing, the bottom of the feet is not hollow. That's a good small detail. Now, the backpack. Another part that I have no problem with it. It's done beautifully, colors looking nice too. We got 2 thrusters that you can move. They are ball joints, but because the blue piece blocking it from falling out, so the overall feeling is nice. You can move the beam sabers to the front, giving you an option to pose the Gunpla with a ready to pull pose, but the shoulders won't do it anyways. Also, we got the effect parts for you to use it. For the accessories, we got an open left hand and trigger hand. Now, this is the accelerate rifle on the trigger hand. Usually the XG weapons are either black or grey. Seeing some white on it really changed a lot of things. Much better visual experience. For the shield, simple build with 2 parts of white and 2 parts of grey. Turn to the back and you will see 2 ball joint selections for you to choose. However, in the old Geminus model kit, you can store the rifle in the shield, but this XG-AC version cancelled this feature. To put on the shield, simply connect it on the back of the forearm and there you go. But I need to tell you, try not to move the arms as the connection of the shield and shoulders were poor. Alright, we've come to the end of the review. A friendly reminder that the expansion pack review will come at tomorrow night, so make sure you watch it as well. Now, I am disappointed because overall this design is very poor. They didn't think about the armor size and interruptions. Bandai, I said it before that I like reworks, but if you're just gonna give me something like this, I'd rather you never release it or announce it. At least show some care to your products. Especially they are so expensive like this premium Bandai. Seeing my childhood model being trashed by Bandai is not a good feeling. But they are just business. They don't care about some reworks and became lazier as time passes. Again, personal opinion, I only talk trash when they gave me something like this. Back to the point, should you buy this? No. Spend your money on something else unless you are a fan like myself, it's not worth it. Don't spend $50 to $80 just to piss yourself off. Alright, thanks for watching. Did you like this video? Subscribe to me and hit the bell next to it so you can see more videos from me. Donation link is in the description and I'll see you tomorrow in the expansion set video. Goodbye.